All right, y'all. Picked this old girl up and got her home. Been doing a few things, like little things, such and stuff. And we are going to see if this old girl is going to crank and run and if this dump truck bed works. I have been about 3 years looking at this thing, talking through the gentleman through a third party, and finally was able to pick up this 1976 D300, aka Loretta. So I'm super stoked. Let's see. We know she'll turn over from our last video, but we're gonna see if we can get the old girl cranked. All right, bye y'all. Spider stuff, not a fan. Okie dokie. Let's take there. I was going to pump the gas out, but I wanted to make sure that it's clean. Clean, and almost every one of these hoses that I've touched on the fuel lines, I mean, I'm going to have to replace all of them. They are absolutely dry rotted and filthy. Not as much as I thought in here. Quite the mess. Alright, before this blows away, let's put it in the garage. Alright, so this one, pretty snug. That one I'm going to have to tighten up. I would assume those blocks of wood were up against the back there. I didn't know there would be blocks of wood there. But we'll get that figured out. And made in Canada, a Spectra Premium. So I'm going to clean that off real quick, and then we'll pop this, see how much what the gas tank looks like on the inside, and then dump this old gas clean it up and maybe pop that one loose to get the to dump that gas. It's maybe 5 gallons or so in there, but it definitely needs to get out. All right, let me go fetch some stuff. Oh, it is so windy. Thankfully, truck is blocking a lot of this wind and stuff. Something coming unloose easy. There we go. All right. That gas is disgusting. So we'll have to figure out one of these. And that filter's pretty nasty. I'm not sure that thing even, is it missing the float? Who knows? Do this without making a biohazard mess. This is disgusting. All right, let me go get some containers. All right, y'all, pull the tank. It is pretty crusty on the inside, on the bottom. I'm gonna put some new gas in it, swirl it around, get it kind of clean, get it mounted in there. Now I've got to figure out what to do with this nastiness. Then we've got our new gas tank, and I put a new filter in there, kind of pushing out the old gas. Got our battery connected, and we're gonna see if this old girl will run. Holy crap! We got a runner, y'all. This is freaking awesome. Well, and it stopped, but we know she runs. This is awesome. This is awesome. First look under there. This is great. You can check the PTO, the fluid. This is fantastic, y'all. We got a dump bed. All right, gonna do a little oil change. Got her gas tank hooked up, letting her warm up just a bit. Cranked on the first start. And I still don't have, none of the gauges are working, except for the alternator. So, anyway, fresh oil soon. Got old black gold coming out of there. Had to fight with it just a tiny bit when I wire brushed it kind of clean. But yeah, that's some black ass oil. This thing needs to be degreased so bad. And I just figured out this does have disc brakes. Crusty, rusty as they are, there's going to be a lot of wire brushing going on this old girl right here. But we can handle it. We can do that. All right, she had the old Kendall Dale on her. Only certain folks know Kendall Dale. Got the Meager, the old Meager 10W30 conventional, which is the old cheap stuff for this old girl. And then 4824 34 547, and it's eclipse day. The eclipse ain't happened yet, but the sun reminds me of the sun down here in Louisiana, or down in Louisiana, not up here in Michigan. So we're gonna clean that off and then put this bad boy on, throw some oil in her. It's supposed to take 5 quarts with a 4 quarts, but 5 quarts with a filter change. And of course we did catch all our oil down there, and when we are done we shall put the oil back in this jug and take it to recycle because we care. All right, let's add some oil to this beast. You know, this thing cranked up way better, way easier than I thought that it would. And I'm super stoked about that. And she does need a little bit of love around here. I love these Delfo galvanized. I like these so much. Keeping it old school with the galvanized. Now we put the plug back in. And then hand tighten the filter. Ain't no sense in getting crazy. So this is some 10W30. I bought the cheap $21 Meager stuff from up here in the Midwest. And why I did that is because we are gonna, after we run this for a while, I do want to change it again. So I bought another filter and another quart. So we're gonna run it a little bit. And if there's any crap or crud, that oil didn't look too sludgy. I mean, it was black, but wasn't crazy black. I'm drinking Community CC coffee, my Bomber's Garage Yeti. They were overland bound. And then Lee and me, back in the day, doing our podcast at that place. So I have these sticky boys, I have a bunch of sticky boys and other stuff on the website. We do need more apparel. So Community Coffee, aka CC, down in Louisiana is like what you Yankees and such would do with like Folgers. You know what I mean? So we got CC coffee shops, which is kind of like a redneck Starbucks, I guess. But Chicory's a no root, and this is mainly like a Louisiana brand, parts of Mississippi, that Cajun part of Texas. But man, if you need to wake up, you get you some old chicory community coffee, and you are going to be wide awake, y'all. Wide awake. Let's start chipping this old thing. Yep, we still need to add some. I'm not going to top it the whole way. I'm going to let it run for just a sec. Slowly check it, because it said 4-quart capacity, but 5 if you change the old oil filter. Yeah, add a little bit more. We might put the whole, well, that's still 3.5. These have side view measurements is right. So that's 4. That's showing about half to full. So let's crank it up and let it run for a second, and then we'll recheck the oil. See what it do. I did get a new valve cover gasket, a quart one, for this old girl. Reconnect our battery. I hadn't been leaving the battery connected. Not that I don't trust this old girl, but I don't trust this old girl, if that makes sense. And I need to get new battery cables. Fires right up. It's gonna be a good girl. This oil rag over there because I was thinking it would suck if that got sucked up in to the fan. That would be bad. Yep, we're gonna add the rest of that stuff, and I think we will be golden. So it did take what they said. 5 with a filter change. save this for the old dirty oil to recycle. Oh, and did put a fresh radiator cap on there. And I think, just to be on the safe side, I'm going to change the thermostat and the gasket and get some spark plug wires, do some other stuff, and then these brakes definitely need a lot of love. Fired up one more time. Yeah, look at that. That's where we want to be. So we'll run this a couple of weeks, a month or so, and we are to be on the safe side. I'm going to do another change, and that's after change that valve cover gasket. Gonna do it. Got a nice cork one, and then well, let me just take this off of here. Baja. Got the new filter marked on there. Got a new distributor cap, new plugs, and I will go ahead and get wires. These kind of look, they're a little bit dry rotted and such. And then the filter that I got is right here on top of the Kubota. One of them old Felpro felt boys. So stoked about that. And in between all this, we painted this up for Lindsay. Then got some little black, what do you call those? Brackets for a shelf. Then this is for the heavy hauler. Need to freshen that up. Oh, and picked this up the other day, that Saginaw Valley Old Car Club little topper. It's gonna go up there someplace on this wall, probably under the Coca-Cola sign. Then I gotta find something cool to put on that front license plate. I don't know. Oh, you know, I got a bicentennial plate that I think I might put on there since she was a 1976 one. So yeah, she runs good. Got to clean this gas tank out best that we can and see if we can make her serviceable. And she definitely needs a new pickup. It's a Spectre Premium, made in Canada, F9B. Because this fuel tank just ain't going to last us. All right, y'all, thanks for watching this part of this old girl. I think everything else is going to be on another video. It's been fun playing around with this. I've got some other stuff I need to do. So we're going to be cranking her, letting her run a bit, stuff like that. And then start acquiring parts for brakes, stuff like that. But she's been a good girl. And we got this old grain cart I got to get ready for summer because we're going to be selling eggs out of it. That will be cool. But yeah, I like this. I like this old girl right here. And I'm gonna knock these dents out to the best of my knowledge. So thank y'all for watching. Appreciate it. And it's solar eclipse day. Y'all wear your eye protection out there. I'm gonna set a spell and start Googling some parts for this truck. So we'll see y'all next time. Bye, y'all. Wedge that in there. There's a little bit of, oh, well, I was about to say there's some sludge in here, but I forgot that this had some other nastiness in it. But y'all do recycle your oil. I mean, if you got a friend that has like an oil burning heater, give it to them. If you've got a O'Reilly's near you, probably AutoZone or any of them other ones. I'm a O'Reilly's man because I like the color green. There it is. But yeah, recycle your oil. You can take it to any O'Reilly's. Put it in, back in the container you got it in. And take it and recycle it. I'm gonna let that drain out while I'm gone. I'm gonna throw this antifreeze up in there for the time being. And yeah, got those two and a couple other ones in there. And this battery, I'm saving it for a core charge. Bye, y'all.